JJK 266, spoilers ahead, let's begin. From the looks that were inside of Megumi's soul, no pause. That's enough, Megumi says. I wanted to create a world where Sukumi wouldn't have to suffer needlessly, or at the very least, I wanted to preserve our fragile life as much as I possibly could. Eating home-cooked meals, watching sunbeams fall onto our hanged laundry, seeing her off as she walked beside someone like you, Itadori. That would have been true happiness to me, but I've had enough. Early on, when my grandpa first got sick with lung cancer, he was offered a rough treatment that would have come with some strong side effects. He turned it down. Maybe he thought his body was strong enough even without the treatment. Every so often, I'd hear about euthanasia, but that didn't seem right. It felt like someone else's choice. Deep down, I'd always felt distant, unrelated. I figured it must suck for them, but it'd be fine. Ever since coming to Jujutsu High, I've been flooded with all these awful thoughts, and when I think about this lasting forever, I find myself empathizing with my grandpa, or with anyone facing a helpless situation. That's why I can't tell you to keep living on. Man, this brings a tear to my ear. All I hear about Megumi is that he's a bum, has no bitches, and his curse technique got sacked. But he's just a guy like you and me, trying to do his best for his sister and live a simple life. It's cool not to see the generic, you need to live on, and be realistic about the struggles that people face sometimes. And Yuji would know, he's all struggles. But enough of that, let's get boxing. Sukuna activates Hollow Wicker Basket to protect himself against the Yuji's domain, and they finally are about to go at it. Sukuna thinks to himself that he would use Gojo's method to reset his burnt out technique, but the risk is too great, cause his brain is too messed up from the domain clash. Gojo's just that strong. Sukuna would have been dead if it wasn't for this gay glazing, straight up doing backflips on it. The narrator says, in contrast to a domain where one actualizes a mental image, the output required for techniques like Hollow Wicker Basket or Simple Domain is little. It allows a sorcerer to buy time until the short hit technique imbued within a domain hits them, but eventually, without fail, they will get overpowered. However, Sukuna is able to supplement that output by maintaining the hand sign even after Wicker Basket activation. This allows him to continue fighting without being overpowered within a domain. Sukuna starts with a kick, but Yuji grabs it and elbows his thigh. Sukuna gets his leg free, throws Yuji to the floor and gives him a knee, and this panel is funny as hell, looking like a kid protecting himself from an African beating. He gets sent flying, but Sukuna ain't letting this man breathe and closes the distance. I don't fuck with Sukuna's speech, so I ain't gonna say it. Every time he opens his Heian era, doesn't even brush his teeth mouth, he just spews hate. He says that he's surprised. He never knew that being looked down on would leave him so mad, and it'll be fun for every human other than Yuji to suffer the consequences. Bruh. Well, humans, there's nobody in a 10-kilometer radius. We go back to when Megumi met Gojo, but instead of Gojo, it's Yuji. And he says that it'll be lonely without him. And that's all he needed to hear to lock in. He sinks Sukuna's legs in his own shadow. God, Sukuna looking stupid. He thinks that his 10 shadows stopped functioning when Magara was destroyed. So this must be Megumi. He was submerged in the bath, but because of Yuji's dismantles, he's risen from the depths. Damn, Megumi is making a hell of a comeback. It never is a one-on-one in JJK, it's always gonna be a jumping. Yuji takes advantage of his instability and socks him in the face, send him flying. This guy's going hand for hand right now. At the realization that Megumi is back, Yuji smiles and rushes to continue this momentum. He starts giving a barrage of punches but peeps Sukuna's hands. He's keeping that Hollow Wicker Basket like his life depends on it, and it does! If he drops that shit, it's GG's. Yuji kicks some snow blocking Sukuna's view, and they both grab each other's head, and in any other setting I would have thought they were about to smooch, but they start giving each other CTE, damn. But Yuji's the one that's successful at the end. Sukuna's basket starts to crack. He shitting bricks, saying that his strikes have an effect that he can't overcome with OCT, and sooner or later he shatters his basket. Yuji about to throw some more combos, but Sukuna uses Dismantle and destroy Yuji's cursed tool, but he still continues with the strike, but he misses. He says that that's Gojo's technique. Sukuna has reset his burnt out technique, and he's smiling too. Bro, you're a fraud! He said it was too risky, but he did it anyways cause he know he's done for without it. He's about to open his domain, but Yuji opened his first. Yuji misses something, and this must be no ordinary wound, cause it didn't heal with RCT. As the manga name said, maybe Yuji gave those fingers to Yuta so he could copy Sukuna's technique. The last panel shows a staircase, and at the bottom of it, there's Sukuna's finger. And yeah, that was a great chapter. Super nice to see Megumi back. Satisfying to see Sukuna struggle like this. Let me know if you like this style of editing more than the previous one. Thanks for 7 subscribers, and I'ma see you in the next one.